You know what's good, though?
What?
The quiz. I will say this.
Okay.
Boy, did they ever have some great food in the NHL on TSN studio.
I hear.
Catered by Whole Foods. Cakes, cookies, miles of pastries, clodhoppers.
We had toffee.
Cookies.
We had toffee fay? Toffee fee?
We had toffee fay?
Is it fee or fay?
I think it's fay.
Oh, we had some of that.
Fay?
Quiz.
Thanks, Jay. Welcome to Canada's favorite game show, The Quiz, Blue and White Edition. I'm here with Captain of the Tropics, Eric Bauer, and Captain of What Would Gary Roberts Do, Mark Breithaupt. So we're going to dive right into this, boys. First question here. With the deadline being Monday, what do you think the Leafs will do come that day? A, buy, B, sell, or C, stay put? I'm going to go to Eric first here.
And you know what? I think they're going to buy. They're still in this playoff mix here, and adding a couple key additions to the roster they currently have could do nothing but good things for this team.
All right, Bauer says buy. Mark, what are you thinking?
I'm going to have to go with B, sell here. There's no leadership on this team. They need to completely rebuild this thing. These guys don't know how to win. They need a new coach, and they got to get some goaltending. There's just too much work to do. They got to sell and just start over again.
All right, sorry, Mark. I'm going to have to agree with Bauer here. I also think they should be buying. Second question. Out of the players being rumored to be dealt come Monday, what player do you think will benefit the Leafs the most? A, Justin Brown, B, Rick Nash, C, Jonathan Bernier, or D, Steve Off out of Dallas? Mark, go to you first here.
Alright, Brian Burke, always talking about the big body that he needs. Look no further than Rick Nash. Big body, he knows how to score, and he's a proven leader. Been a captain in this league for years.
Eric?
You know what? I'm going to go with Dustin Brown on this one. He just fits that Burke mold. He's big body, he plays with a little bit of an edge, a little chip on his shoulder, and he's American. I think he's the perfect fit for the Leafs this season.
I think both players benefit the Leafs a lot there. Can't go wrong with either. Third question. How do you think the Leafs will finish come season then? Will this be a playoff team, A, or B, will they fail to make the playoffs yet again? Mark?
I'm unfortunately going to have to go with no, B here. I think they're going to do the typical Leafs. They're going to hang around just close enough and then not make it. They just don't know how to make that final jump and to be a playoff team to compete at that level yet.
Eric?
Contrary to popular belief, I believe that the Leafs do have what it takes to make the playoffs. They're still in the push of things here, and they're still in the mix. If they get some quality goaltending from their two goaltenders, Gustafsson and Reimer, I think they can really make a push here and run up the standings.
All right, both logical answers. Question 4. If the Leafs do make the playoffs, as Bauer is saying, what matchup will you guys like to see the most? Is it A, Boston versus Toronto, B, Philly versus Toronto, C, Rangers versus Toronto, or D, the Pittsburgh Penguins against the Toronto Maple Leafs? Mark?
I'm going to have to go with C, the New York Rangers here. The Leafs have already gone to Madison Square Garden twice this year and beat the New York Rangers in their own building. This success will lead to confidence that can probably get them through a series against the Rangers.
Bauer?
You know what? I'm going to go off the board here, gentlemen. I'm going to go with the Winnipeg Jets. I think that in this situation, if they can get over the fact that the MTS Center is bumping every single night they're in there, the Jets' road record has been subpar at best.
It's been brutal.
So I think, if they play the Jets, I think they have a legitimate chance here.
I agree. Final question. Will head coach Ron Wilson be sticking around next season if the Leafs don't make the playoffs?
You know what? In all honesty, I don't think he will. It's tough to believe right now that the Leafs are buying into his system, and you can tell by the play that they're playing on the ice. Ron Wilson, he's been putting down players, and he's been calling out people in the media, and I just don't think that's how you lead a team.
Mark?
I'm going to have to agree with Eric on this one. There's no way Ron Wilson should be back behind the bench next year. Their penalty kill has been dead last for most of the time here. Penalty kill is something that can be taught. If he's just not getting it done. And like Eric said, he has a tendency to sell out his players in the media. Players don't want to play for you when you do that kind of thing. When your goalies are playing bad, you don't go out saying we need a save. They need confidence, and that's not how you get it done.
Alright, there it is, Leafs Nation. Canada's favorite game show, The Quiz. Signing off for Eric and Mark. Thank you very much. And sign this paper. Paper toss.